Hi, it's Mark. I'm back with another cartoon video, and I'm going to show you again how I use Gimp, which is running in Linux, specifically PC Linux OS. I'm going to show you how I use Gimp to enhance some of my cartoon work. Now here's a cartoon drawing here that I'm going to use in one of my features. I'm going to use this in my cartoon feature called I Knew That. And normally after doing this drawing and scanning it in and having it in Gimp, it's very simple just to grab the bucket tool, make sure that the color is set to black, and then just go in here and add black to some of these areas here, like his shirt collar, and go back to that sleeve. Just hit that area there, and then maybe the buttons, like that, and maybe a little bit, move it just a little bit there. Okay, so just add black to those areas there. Then, of course, obviously, I could add black to the hair and the pants, and then I would be done. But maybe I don't want to do all that fill work like that, just using one color. Maybe I want to do something a little different, so I'm going to undo that. And I'm going to use a tool in Gimp that lets me lay down a nice pattern of either dots or lines or little diamonds, whatever I want. So instead of filling with black, I'm going to go ahead and fill this with a shade of gray. And we'll add the pants with gray. Now let me make that a little bit darker so you can see what's going on. Okay, let's make it that gray like that. Then I would go up here to Filters, select Distort, and then here I would select Newsprint. And Newsprint will allow me to change that gray to a pattern. So here I'm going to change it to a lot of round dots, and of course I can control the size of those dots by cell size. So I'll make them a little bit bigger, and I can see in the left-hand panel here, I can see a preview of what that's going to look like. And then all I have to do is say, OK. And then Gimp does its thing, and that gray turns to a pattern of dots. Let's undo that. And I can show you how, using the same filter, Newsprint, instead of dots, I can change that to lines and have a series of lines and make them a little bit larger. Give you a nice pattern of lines. And there they are, lines. And of course I could do the same thing for his this character's hair. I could use the bucket tool and add that gray to his hair, and then come over here to Filters once more, Distorts, Newsprint. Let's get the preview of the hair right there. And instead of lines, set it to dots. Maybe bring the, maybe change the angle. I'm not really going to change the angle a little bit, but maybe bring the cell size down a little bit. And say OK. Gimp does its thing. And there are the dots. I'll zoom in a little bit so you can see those dots. You can see those dots a little more clearly. And you can see the lines there. And that's one way to use Gimp and some of the fun filter tools to enhance cartoon drawing. So if I want to break up just the, well, I don't know, the monotony of black and white, black and white, black and white, I can then add a nice little pattern that'll reprint in newspapers and also add a little bit of life to the character. Okay, that's it. Hey, thanks very much for watching. Be sure to visit my blog at georgetoon.com/blog, and I'll be back with another cartoon video down the road. Thanks again.